Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is in Washington, asking for more help in the fight against Russia. The visit comes as Congress considers President Biden's request for another $24 billion in military and humanitarian aid for Ukraine.
Mr. President, it's an honor to welcome you back to the White House and the Oval Office. And earlier this week at the UN General Assembly, I made it clear that no nation can be truly secure in the world if, in fact, we don't stand up and defend the freedom of Ukraine from the face of this Russian brutality and aggression. That's why we brought together a coalition of more than 50 countries, to help Ukraine defend itself, and it's critical. And that's why, together with our partners in Ukraine, we have provided humanitarian aid as well as tens of millions of people with food, clean water, and so much more. And that's why we've begun the process of formalizing our long-term commitment to Ukraine's security alongside the G7 and with other partners. And that's why we supported just and lasting peace, one that respects Ukrainian sovereignty and its territorial integrity.
Thanks so much, Mr. President. So warm and strong words to all the Ukrainians from you. Thank you, I appreciate. I'm glad to meet you. It's already the short time this year. Thank you for the invitation. Our regular dialogue is proof that our countries are really, truly allies and strategic friends, and we greatly appreciate the vital assistance provided by the United States to Ukraine to combat Russian terror, really terror. Today I'm in Washington to strengthen our coalition to defend Ukrainian children, our families, our homes, freedom and democracy in the world. And I started my day in the US Congress to thank its members and to people of America for all the big, huge support. I felt trust between us, and it allowed us to have a frank and constructive dialogue, Mr. President, and this trust and support I felt from both chambers and both parties. I'm grateful for this. And now I look forward, Mr. President, to our discussion for the benefit of our nations and the world. When it comes to weapons, we will discuss everything with a special emphasis on air defense. And just to say that, especially this day, 1 year ago, we made big exchange of prisoners, war prisoners, and journalists, and this day we've got home defenders of Azovstal and also citizens of the United States, and I'm happy that we did it. Alexander Druke and Andrew Tai-Hyun.